News stand now for just 5 cents. Read it often. The Boston Roxbury City News. This is Early Bird reporting, returning you to our show, Music Recorded.
Ah, let it roll like a big wheel in a Georgia cotton field. Honey, hush. I did come in this house. Stop on that yakety yak. I did come in this house, baby. Stop on that yakety yak. I'll fix myself, I don't want no talking back. Well, you keep on jabbering, talk about this and that. Well, you keep on jabbering, talk about this and that. I got news for you, baby. You ain't nothing but an alley cat. Turn off the waterworks, baby. They don't move me no more. Turn off the waterworks, baby. That don't move me no more. When I leave this time, I ain't coming back no more. Honey, hush. A baseball bat. Singing hi-yo, silver. Hi-yo, silver. Say hi-yo, silver. Hi-yo, silver. Say hi-yo, silver. Hi-yo, silver. Hi-yo, silver. Singing hi-yo, silver. Say hi-yo, silver.
All righty, that's the boss, Big Joe and Honey Hush. Turn off the waterworks, baby. They don't move me no more. Big Joe Turner with the Big Bad Bunny. We sure hope you enjoyed. It's been a pleasure. I could never explain to you what a thrill it was for the Early Bird to work all week with the boss man, Big Joe Turner. If you didn't catch us yet, once you come on down, come on down to the club tonight, Louis, Northampton, and Washington Street. I guarantee you'll enjoy it. Yeah, eating cheese there with us, and you can dance and have a ball, and like everybody's strictly friendly right there in Louis. You never feel out of place. You're always with us when you come to Louis. I'll look for you tonight. Be right there from 8 until 1. Come on down, crazy.
Sometimes a night funeral going by carries home a cool bop daddy. Hearse and flowers guarantee he'll never hype another patty. It's hard to believe, but dead in there, he'll never lay a hype nowhere. He's my ace boy, gone away. Wake up and live, he used to say. Squares who couldn't dig him, plant him now. Out where it makes no diff nohow. I play it cool and dig all jive. That's the reason I stay alive. My motto as I live and learn is dig and be dug in return.
Shake, rattle and roll. Shake, rattle and roll. Shake, rattle and roll. Shake, rattle and roll. Well, you won't do right to save your doggone soul. Yeah, blood,
Bessie Banks, and she says sounds like her baby. Hey, sweetie, it's 8 minutes. If you're hanging out with the early bird, I'll be back. Here's Big Buddy Lowe, the fat man from the woods with the goods. He has a message. Dig. 444. That's Big Buddy Lowe there. Let me carry the message there for you. Hey, baby, want you to hang out with me a little while tonight, because it's party time. Bring your high-heel sneakers, put your red dress on, all that kind of jazz. It's Magaloo's theme song here, children. Put on your red dress, baby. Lord, we going out tonight. Put on your red dress, baby. Lord, we going out tonight. Then with some boxing gloves, in case some fool might wanna find. Put on your high-heel sneakers, wear your wig hat on your head. Put on your high-heel sneakers, wear your wig hat on your head. You know you're gonna knock him dead. Pretty sure you're gonna knock him dead.
Until we heard the famous washboard serenadrers. Get a load of that rhythm. Boys, you all in tune?
Yeah, man, we in tune.
Yeah? Well, what you gonna play first?
Well, we're gonna play my own nationality song. A little Russian number. Will you pardon my Yiddish accent?
Yeah.
Be waiting. Will you stay inside while I go outside? Will you go back home and blow your saxophone? Titiania, play for me.
Gather out of stardust, earth dust, cloud dust, and splinters of hail, one handful of dream dust, not for sale. It's not enough to mourn and not enough to pray. Sackcloth and ashes anyhow, save for another day. The Lord God himself would hardly desire that men be burned to death and bless the fire. Send for the Pied Piper and let him pipe the rats away. Send for Robin Hood to clinch the anti-poverty campaign. Send for the fairy queen with a wave of the wand to make us all into princes and princesses. Send for King Arthur to bring the Holy Grail. Send for old man Moses to lay down the law. Send for Jesus to preach the Sermon on the Mount. Send for Dreyfus to cry, J'accuse. Send for dead blind Lemon to sing the B-flat blues. Send for Robespierre to scream, Ça ira, ça ira, ça ira. Send, God forbid he's not dead long enough, for Lumumba to cry, freedom now. Send for Lafayette and tell him, help, help me. Send for Denmark Vesey crying free, for Stinky saying, run a new flag up the mast, for old John Brown who knew slavery couldn't last. Send for Lenin, don't you dare, he can't come here. Send for Trotsky, what, don't confuse the issue, please. Send for Uncle Tom on his mighty knees. Send for Lincoln, send for Grant, send for Frederick Douglass, Garrison, Beecher, Lowell. Send for Harriet Tubman, old Sojourner Truth. Send for Marcus Garvey, what? Sufi, who? Father Divine, where? Du Bois, when? Malcolm, oh, send for Stokely, no? Then send for Adam Powell on a non-subpoena day. Send for the Pied Piper to pipe our rats away. And if nobody comes, send for me. I've been scarred and battered, my hopes the wind done scattered. Snow has frizzed me, sun has baked me. Looks like between 'em they done tried to make me stop laughing, stop loving, stop living. But I don't care, I'm still here.
Christ is a nigger, beaten and black, oh, bear your back. Mary is his mother, mammy of the South, silence your mouth. God is his father, white master above, grant him your love. Most holy bastard of the bleeding mouth, nigger Christ on the cross of the South. I, too, sing America. I'm the darker brother. They send me to eat in the kitchen when company comes, but I laugh and eat well and grow strong. Tomorrow I'll be at the table when company comes. Nobody'll dare say to me, eat in the kitchen then. Beautiful I am, and be ashamed. I, too, am America.
My old mule, he's got a grin on his face. He's been a mule so long, he's forgot about his race. I'm like that old mule, black, and don't give a damn. You got to take me like I am.
Night of the 2 moons and the 17 stars. Night of the day before yesterday and the day after tomorrow. Night of the 4 songs unsung. Sorrow, 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 sorrow.
I could tell you if I wanted to what makes me what I am. But I don't really want to, and you don't give a damn.
This next one is a killer, says Simple. This is a serious one. Out there on that beach, I got to thinking about how if I didn't have to write Jim Crow, I might go down home for my vacation. And I looked around out yonder at Orchard Beach, and almost everybody on the beach besides me and Joyce was speaking Italian or German or Yiddish or Spanish or Puerto Rican or something. Everything but English. So I got to thinking about how any one of them people could visit my home state down south and ride anywhere they want to on the trains, except me. That's when I wrote this poem, which I will now read to you. Listen. I wonder how it can be that Greeks, Germans, Jews, Italians, Mexicans, and everybody but me down south can ride in the trains and streetcars and buses without any fusses. But when I come along, me, American as I can be, they got a sign up for me to ride behind, colored. My folks and my folks' folkses and their folkses before have been here 300 years or more. Yet any foreigner from Polish to Dutch rides anywhere he wants to on the train, and he's not subject to such treatments as my fellow men give me in this land of the free. Dixie, you ought to get wise and be civilized. Take down that colored sign for me to ride behind. And then I sign my name, Jesse B. Simple. How do you like that one? Did you write that yourself, or did Joyce help you? Every word of it I writ myself, said Simple. Joyce wanted me to change folkses and say peoples, but I didn't have an eraser. It would have been longer, too, but Joyce made me stop and go with her to get some hot dogs. That poem's long enough, I said. Not as long as Jim Crow, said Simple.
Walk right in, then lie down, and baby, let your mind roll on. Walk right in, tell a little while, but daddy, you can't stay too long. Not everybody's talking about that evil way you walking. See you wanna do the mine. Hey, walk right in, head right down, and daddy, let your mind roll on. Hey, walk right in, head right down, and baby, let your mind roll on. Hey, walk right in, yeah, a little while, but daddy, you can't stay too long. For everybody talking about that new way of walking. You wanna lose the mind. Hey, walk right in, head right down, and daddy, let your mind roll on.
I might be old enough to know better, but I'm not old enough to do better, said Simple. Listen, I will say you a toast I made up the last time somebody told me just what you're saying now about doing better. You want to hear it? Well, whether you do or not, I'm going to say it. Here goes. Listen fluently. When I get to be 91 and my running days is done, then I will do better. When I get to be 92 and just can't do, I'll do better. When I get to be 93, if the women's don't love me, well, then I must do better. When I get to be 94 and can't jive no more, I'll have to do better. When I get to be 95, more dead than alive, it'll be necessary to do better. When I get to be 96, if I don't know no more tricks, I reckon I'll do better. When I get to be 97, on my way to heaven, I'll try and do better. When I get to be 98 and see St. Peter at the gate, I know I'll do better. And when I get to be 99, remembering life were fine, then I'll do better. But even when I'm 101, if I'm still having fun, I'll start all over again, just like I begun. Because what could be better? I'm asking you, what could be better?
Calling all women. Calling all sisters, calling all righteous sisters, calling all women, calling all righteous women to steal away to our secret place and have a meeting face to face, look at the facts and determine our pace. Calling all women. We want to reach first and second and third world women. Come together, women in and outside the power structure, working women, welfare women, women who feel alienated and isolated, women who are all frustrated, who have given up women, women questioning women, women unpolarized, unorganized, ostracized, tired of being and penalized. Come, help us start to bridge the gaps, racial, cultural, generation. We want action and veneration. These men, they just ain't doing it. They've had hundreds of years and they're about to ruin it. Kitchen, office, ex-prison women, singing, dancing, diapering women, old and young and middle-aged women. Make this scene. Oh, yes, and bring your lunch. Problems, common problems that we make and cause each other. Sister, daughter, old grandmother, female child, you can bring your little brother. Take the subway, grab a cab, ride a bike, or pick 'em up and lay 'em down. Democracy or socialism, here and now or futurism. We just can't afford a schism. We got to get together or die. Now is the time for evolution. Let's all search and find solutions for how we'll make the next revolution or die. Oh, yes, and don't forget your lunch.
Don't work on you. Got my mojo working, but just don't work on you. I wanna love you so bad till I don't know what to do. I'm going down and do Xanadu, get me a mojo, hey. I'm going down and do Xanadu, get me a mojo, hey. I'm gonna have all you women red china my command. Got my mojo working, got my mojo working, got my mojo working, my mojo working, got my mojo working, got my mojo, got my mojo working, but it just don't work on you. Lay it on me one time. Got a gypsy woman giving me advice. I got a gypsy woman giving me advice. I got a whole lot of tricks keeping here all night. Got my mojo working. My mojo working. Got my mojo working. Got my mojo working.
Got my mojo working.
Got my mojo working.
Got my mojo working.
Got my mojo working, but it just don't work on you. Got my mojo working.
My mojo working.
Got my mojo working. Working. Got my mojo working. Got my mojo working, but it just don't work on you.
Slim in hell. Slim Greer went to heaven. St. Peter said, Slim, you've been a right good boy, and he winked at him. You've been a traveling rascal in your day. You can roam once more, then you comes to stay. Put these wings on your shoulders and save your feet. Slim grin, and he speak up, thank you, Pete. Then Peter say, go to hell and see all that is doing and report to me. Be sure to remember how everything go. Slim say, I be seeing you on the late watch, Bo. Slim got to cavortin' swell as you choose, like Lindy in the spirit of St. Louis blues. He flew and he flew till at last he hit a hangar with the sign reading, this is it. Then he parked his wings and strolled around, getting used to his feet on the solid ground. Big bloodhound come a-roaring like Niagara Falls, sicked on by white devils in overhauls. Now Slim wa'n't scared, cross my heart, it's a fact, and the dog went on obeying some po' devil's track. Then Slim saw a mansion and walked right in. The devil looked up with a sickly grin. Certainly didn't look for you, Mr. Greer. How it happened you comes to visit here? Slim say, oh, just thought I'd drop by a spell. Feel at home, sir, and here's the keys to hell. Then he took Slim around and showed him people raising hell as high as the first church steeple. Lots of folks fighting at the roulette wheel, like old Rampart Street or leastwise Beale. Showed him bawdy houses and cabarets. Slim thought of New Orleans and Memphis days. Each devil was busy with a devilish broad, and Slim cried, Lordy, Lord, Lord, Lord. Took him in a room where Slim seed a preacher with a brown skin on each knee. Showed him giant stills going everywhere, with a passel of devils stretched dead drunk there. Then he took him to the furnace that some devils was firing, hot as hell, and Slim started mean perspiring. White devils with pitchforks threw black devils on. Slim thought he'd better be getting along. And he say, this makes me think of home, Vicksburg, Little Rock, Jackson, Waco, and Rome. Then the devil gave Slim the big ha-ha and turned into a cracker with a sheriff's star. Slim ran for his wings, lit out from the ground, hauled it back to St. Peter, safety bound. St. Peter said, well, you got back quick. How's the devil? And what's his latest trick? And Slim say, Peter, I really can't tell. The place was Dixie that I took for hell. Then Peter say, you must be crazy, I vow. Where in hell d'you think hell was, anyhow? Get on back to the earth, 'cause I got to fear you's a little too dumb for to stay up here.
I'll miss you, darling, you know I can't forget. anymore. Yeah.
Blues to me is like being very sad, very sick, going to church, being very happy. There's two kinds of blues. There's happy blues and there's sad blues. I don't think I ever sing the same way twice. I don't think I ever sing the same tempo. One night's a little bit slower, next night is a little bit brighter. That's kind of how I feel. I don't know, the blues is sort of a mixed up thing. You just have to feel it. Anything I do sing, it's part of my life.